Eating 1,200 calories a day is going to make you fat. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole Yee, a holistic nutritionist and nutrition coach. And today I'm going to talk to you about why eating 1,200 calories a day can make you gain weight. 1,200 calories is obviously a very low amount of food. It's a very low amount of calories, and it makes it very hard for the body to actually be able to withstand that because of all of the starvation that it has to go through. Not only that, but when people are eating 1,200 calories, it's very easy to plan Monday through Friday, or at least Monday through Thursday being at 1,200 calories. And if you are eating 1,200 calories Monday through Thursday, you might think, hey, I might be able to make it throughout the whole weekend. But usually that's not the case. What happens is on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, people have so much time because it's very unstructured. It's not their typical day-to-day life that they're used to, and they're missing that structure on the weekend. And so what happens is people begin to, they start daydreaming about food. They have so much time on their hands. They're looking at food accounts, or they're going to social events where everything that they just told themselves that they can't have, they end up eating it and they end up binging on it. Now, if you're new to my channel, then you might not know, but I am very much a supporter of food freedom and not eliminating certain foods out of your diet just because you're trying to lose weight. I think the biggest mistake that people make when they're trying to lose weight is that they cut out foods that they end up binging on later. And that's because of the whole resistance and the temptation that you create around it. And when you try to resist something, well, you end up wanting it more. But back to the 1,200 calories. So even if you are eating 1,200 calories throughout the week, it really just takes a few days of eating over in a surplus on the weekend. And I'm not talking about a small surplus. I'm talking like over 3,000 calories, which is fairly easy to do. You could probably do that just by getting 2 meals at McDonald's. So very easy to do. And then you couple that with finger foods. So say you're at a social event and there's, different finger foods. There's cheese, there's meats, there's cookies, and just things that you can nibble on. Like if you even go and try every little thing on like a little buffet table, you're probably going to be consuming a lot of calories. And I'm not even including the drinks in there. Alcohol in itself has a lot more calories, and people think, oh, because it's a carb, it has 4 calories. Well, it actually doesn't. It's 7 calories per gram of alcohol. Now, I talked about even if you went into a surplus of over 3,000 calories, that could make you gain weight. And it really can. But one of the biggest things is like if you have been trying to diet on 1,200 calories for a long time, or say you actually were able to withstand that and go on a diet and be successful with eating 1,200 calories a day, this is actually damaging to your metabolism. And you can find this out very quickly just by doing a check on how much your basal metabolic rate should be. If you're eating below that, that means that your body in itself is unable to function optimally. And then you couple that with adding in exercise and being in a severe calorie deficit, like 1,200 calories, you're really doing yourself a disservice. And it's this is the recipe for a disaster for ruining your metabolism. So say this sounds like you. Maybe you have been that person who was eating 1,200 calories a day and you thought that it was like the bee's knees. If instead you decided that you're going to do a moderate calorie deficit. So what I mean by that is maybe you're not trying to lose, 2 to 3 pounds in a week, and you're trying to do it a little bit slower. You're more likely to keep the weight off that way than if you're super restrictive and changing so many things all at once. And if you go from eating 2,000 calories a day and then you drop down to 1,600 calories a day, you'll still feel that. It's not as significant as an 800 calorie decrease, but it is still enough to make changes in your body, maybe at a slower rate, but it will also be more sustainable. So it really becomes a question of, do you want the pain of having to keep going through the same diets, or just dieting really hard and intensely and being super restrictive for just a season that you can enjoy your new body? Or do you want to be in a position where you are able to lose weight and keep it off and not have to go through the cycle all over again? Because what you could do is you could go through a diet on a moderate deficit, lose some weight, take a little break from dieting, and then go back into it, instead of completely destroying your metabolism, having to repair it so that you can actually successfully diet and lose weight another time. Like these are the problems that people have. Sometimes it's better to go slower than it is for the quick results. And I say this as somebody who is an ex-bikini competitor. I competed at the regional, provincial, and national level to try and get my pro card. I say that because I'm from Canada and we have provinces here. So if you are from outside of Canada, then it's like a steak. Anyways, so I was doing those diets and I did them for a very long time. And there were points in time when I would lose 25 pounds in 10 weeks, which is very, very quick. I'm on my own journey right now trying to lose weight, and really my metabolism, because I spent so much time dieting for years and years and years for those bikini competitions and figure competitions, being very, very lean. And it got to a point where I could not even lose weight eating 1,200 or 1,400 calories. I was actually gaining weight when I ate 1,400 calories. And so part of my healing process was obviously fixing everything, but it also meant being in a calorie surplus. And this won't be the same for everybody. I did have some other health issues that I had to address with respect to my hormones, and that required me to restore them by taking it easy. So I couldn't work out. Couldn't have my heart rate over a certain rate. It was a very difficult time last year. I also got married, and so I got married like being my heaviest, which was uncomfortable for me, but nonetheless, we are on the journey to get back on track now. So since the beginning of the year, I myself have lost 8 pounds in 7 weeks. And doing this way, I don't regret it at all, because I could have never imagined in my past life being a competitor when I would start off my diets at 1,200 calories and then I would work down to like 800 calories by the time I finished my competition prep. So walking on stage, I would be so depleted, eating hardly anything. And now I'm dieting and I've lost 8 pounds and I've been eating around 1,800 calories. So that just goes to show you the power of fixing your metabolism and doing the things that you need to do in order to heal so that you can have a proper response to it. So if you are somebody who is struggling to lose weight or you don't really know where to start, then click the link below in my description. I have a little cheat sheet there called Living Life and Losing Weight. And so this is the way that you lose weight without having to be super restrictive, really in any manner. And it's the way to help you lose weight and keep it off for good. So if there's one thing that you get from this video, I really hope that it's that you understand how detrimental the 1,200 calorie diets are. I know it's very enticing to try to do something like that because it is quick, but honestly, it is so much more worth it when you can say that you've gone through a journey and you're able to keep it off instead of having that same pain that you have to feel on a regular basis by losing and gaining 10, 20 pounds over and over again. So that brings me to the end of this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.